you all. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Happy New Week to you as well. And thanks for tuning in. I want to appreciate my returning subscribers. Thanks for tuning in and supporting me. If you're new here and you like what I'm about, please consider subscribing and be part of the family. And please remember to like the video, and please don't skip the video. Don't skip. Please watch full video. This is how you can support me. You can support me by super thanks. I've got Cash App as well, or any other means. If you can share, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So today the topic of discussion is about healthy talk. Healthy talk. Health talk is just about self. And the main point today is I've got a message from someone. I'll read it out. It's like a case study, but I'm bringing out the lesson, the topic, which will fall under can a woman stop their period when they masturbate? But I'll go ahead and read the case study first. So I'll read the case note and I'll put it on the screen for you to read along with me. So this person said, "Hello, madam. I want to ask if masturbation affects women's monthly flow. My period has stopped over 7 months now. I haven't done any this year, and I am in my late 30s. I have tried searching online, but I get different outcome. Has anyone experienced this that you know? Question mark. I definitely know it's not a menopause. I am shy to ask people around me, is there any benefit of masturbation? I don't like menstrual cycle, as I'm just asking for clarity. Thanks." So I'll answer. I've actually responded to that person, but I feel it's something that people could learn from, so that's why I'm creating this. So you said it's not in menopause. You said you're in your late 30s. I know people in their early 40s, they could experience early menopause, but I would definitely advise seeing a doctor. But if you say it's not, maybe you're not getting any other signs and all symptoms like that, okay. But definitely masturbation cannot get you pregnant, because you're not bringing out a semen to fertilize any of your eggs. Can masturbation make a woman miss their period? So let's first of all start with what's masturbation. So masturbation is when an individual stimulates their sexual organ for pleasure. This may lead or may not lead to orgasm. Is masturbation normal? People say it's normal. Why some people say it's not normal? But scientifically, they said it is normal. So yeah, on that part. And you know that masturbation is common among men and women of any age, as an age where they can start feeling that thing. Once they get to puberty stage, they can also start doing that. We see some younger ones that they just keep their hands under there. They're just playing with it. Some is just they're using it to sleep. You have some boys that they just playing with their belly button or under there. And once they start feeling that they're getting a pleasure there, they continue to do it. It's also another way when you see some people that they suck like this. I know how to do it because I've sucked before. so and some people suck their tongues. They do it, some is to calm themselves down, or when they don't have anything they are doing, they just suck. The same way some people use this masturbation to gain that pleasure. They stimulate that area and they know the feeling they will get from it. Some will reach orgasm, some will not reach orgasm. So just to let you know that the same way this masturbation work with some people, that they tend to get addicted to it, is the same way some that suck, It's just that those sucking gets is a bit of okay, you know, than when they now start playing with their genital. Why you see some little children, they dip their hand in there and they're just rubbing it or their belly button. So as they now grow, if they don't stop them, they will start going, trying to get, once they feel a pleasure there, they will continue to do it whenever there's no one there, because they know people will kind of frown at it. So they will do it while there's no one there, when they're alone. Most times, masturbation is being done in private. Don't know, maybe some people might have a set of the same set of people that they know they do this thing, that they will not be able to do it. Most times it's done in hidden. They do it hiddenly. Maybe they are alone, they are under the duvet, they're in the bathroom, they just okay. So like I was saying, some people they can do this masturbation with their partner. Just some of them will say it's just to make the place get ready. Some people miss masturbation and foreplay together, as when they have their partner, they will say, oh, they're trying to just stimulate or get themselves ready around the place. The same way, when they start playing with their genital, it will arise the place, it will bring a feeling to them to carry on, and they want to do more. So masturbation could happen for so many reasons. Some of these reasons are, some to enjoy the pleasure, some is to enjoy for enjoyment, some for the pleasure, some is just for the fun of it, some is because some people are doing it that they've seen, they too want to try it. Like, let's say for example, the younger ones, if they peep through the door and they see an adult doing the do, they will now go and be trying it on themselves as well. Some of them, they get this because they give it a try and they get the pleasure, they will carry on to do it. Some use this masturbation to ease tension. That's what I always say to people, to the younger ones, that most of some men, what they want is they just want to ease their tension on you. They will just to ease tension. So they should try and be wise about it. Think twice. Don't think the sweet words they are telling you, they actually meant it. They're just trying to ease their tension. Once they are done easing their tension, all the promises they promise you is just on the lip. Even when you remind them, they'll be wondering like, what's wrong with this one? That's even if they remember that they actually were making those promises. Why some will tell you, oh, don't you know I was just making that promises, as at that time I didn't know what I was doing. And that hurts a lot of ladies. Like, why were you promising me things when you were not you weren't serious? And some ladies will use those moments to also demand for things from the opposite person. Some men could do it too, just because they know they are already in the mood. So they will use that to start making their demand, because they know as at that time that person wants to ease that tension. And especially when they are high, they just keep saying yeah. They say yeah to most of the things. So, and some individual also masturbate alone. They also masturbate alone. Some, they are so addicted that they don't mind to go to any small corner. Even if you're in a gathering, they will find a place and quickly go, and whenever they have the urge, or if they see someone that they feel they just have the lust on their body or their look, they'll quickly go somewhere and use that person to get that distance. And once they reach orgasm, they clean up and they walk away and they're fine. Some of them use it to ease their tension away, to release the tension. Okay, some people use the masturbation to escape from their partner, or they use the masturbation it's also to ease the pressure they feel from their partner. If their partner is not giving them what they want, they go into masturbation, to fill up the space, to enjoy themselves, because they are feeling untouched. Both, it could be men, it could be women. So they do that to get or to escape. Some people, because they are not in a relationship, or because they do feel they have feelings, they have the urge coming, they usually help themselves to, get away from that. So once they get it done, they'll be fine. They will you see some ladies, they'll tell you they don't need a man, or men will say, but it's because they are, some of them are they're helping themselves behind the closed door. So like I said, a lot of them are using that masturbation to also get away from relationship. Some is because maybe they were jilted, they were let down by their partner, or whoever they feel they have a feeling for. The person is not returning the feeling the same way, or they found that person doing something else with another person which they weren't expecting. People use it to kind of fill in the gap. They use it to kind of fill in the gap for themselves, to make themselves feel so wanted. Some, when they're into it, they start daydreaming, they start having that person's thought in mind so that they could come out, they could, yeah. And let me just quickly touch about health benefit, then I'm going to kind of round it up with the question the lady asked. Health benefit of masturbation is it reduces stress. I'm not saying you should go and do it. It's just that, why is it that when they do it, this is what they gain from it, is why they are going back. So it reduces stress, it releases tension from them, it enhances sleep. So when some are done, it's the same way the normal adults, when they are done with their with love making, some of them are really they're tired, they can't go to the shower to rinse, so they will sleep off immediately. Some will have a very good sound sleep once they get that done, especially when they reach orgasm. So they will sleep very well. They have a very good sleep that they themselves know that, they have slept well. They will feel okay. So he enhance sleep. He enhanced their sleep quality. It boosts concentration, because some, if they haven't done it, if you're teaching them in class, they're not concentrating. If you're telling them something, their mind is somewhere else. If they haven't done it, they are not concentrating. They will not concentrate. But the moment they do it, everything you tell them from A to Z, they are taking notes. They would remember. Before then, if they haven't done that thing they need to do, most of the things are not sticking in. So it does boost concentration. It elevates people's mood. Some, when they know that they are going to do it, or they know that when they get home tonight, they are going to give themselves a very nice one, you will see their mood is so they know. They know what they are going to start thinking of or daydreaming of to get themselves stimulated to that distance where they will reach orgasm. Some don't really reach orgasm though, but they do it for. So it elevates their mood. It relieves menstrual cramps. So when I was in school then, I remember some of our students then, some would tell you, if they are complaining that they're having menstrual cramps, you hear some that will tell them, did you try to touch your this thing? If you try it, it will release. And I heard some people confirming it. Nursing school, there's so many things that happens, especially when you have just females there, they say a lot. So some confirm it, they testify to it, that it reduces sexual cramps. It improves sex quality. Some, if they are being touched, that's, like I said, it's another foreplay for some couple. Like, they have to get it done by themselves. It's not the other partner that is doing it, and them, they know where to touch. They do the touching everywhere and all that. And it gets them ready, and so it improves their own sexual practice. So it improves some people's sex life, and it reduces unwanted pregnancy. No one can get pregnant during for masturbating, because part of the lady's question is she's just trying to know, maybe she's pregnant. Can menstrual sexual stimulating your body, masturbating, make you miss your period, make you pregnant? No, it can't. So That's why that is part of the benefit of masturbating, that it prevents or would I say promote unwanted pregnancy. Like, you can't be pregnant for just because you're stimulating your genitals. And it's kind of also gives sense of achievement, because once they are done, they feel like they've done something. They feel like, oh, they've attained what they want to attain. They've yeah, sense of achievement, like they're done. They're okay. They're satisfied. So sense of satisfaction, it gives them that sense of satisfaction. That's another thing with masturbating. Those are the benefits so far. Okay, so now, how do you stop masturbation? Way to stop masturbation is say no to pornography. It's not helping. No matter if you watch any pornography thing, it's going to prompt you to want to try it on. It's going to mess up with your mind, with your head, and it is going to mess up with your mind to want to give it a try. And if, God forbid, maybe someone disappoints you, guilt you love wise, and you will want to use it to fill in their gap. So it's also used to kind of fill in someone else's gap. You're trying to get your mind off some things, those feelings you're having. So say no to pornography, because it's not helping. It affects the way you think. No matter how you try to discipline yourself, you will think of the thing. When you see people that even look like those who were in the pornography thing that you will start thinking of it. You start seeing other people, and you start using their body shape, wherever, to start thinking of that thing. And before you know, you want to give it a try again. A lot of people will say, oh, they want to stop, but they might stop for a few weeks. Before you know, they are back to it, because they haven't really gone off this watching off. So if you see something that is going to lead there, just don't watch it, just walk away. Another way is don't stop being alone, because most of the time these things are done alone. Stop being alone, because it will encourage you to continue to practice that thing, because you want to do it easily. You want to get satisfy yourself easily. So say no to pornography. It affects the way you think. Do something new. That's another thing. Do something new. This can distract you. Try and distract yourself. If you know that feeling wants to come, don't be alone. Try and talk to someone. Try and go out. Try and mingle and all that. Stop being alone for a very long time. Stop being alone. That once you know that if you've been alone for a very long time, is another thought of different thing will come to mind. And also the kind of film that we watch, the movies we watch. Once you see that this movie is going to be a bit romantic, once you're getting there, stop it. It's going to you can want to watch it when someone else is there. Even at that time, even at that as well, some people will watch it, and when someone was there, they would not do anything. But later on, when there's no one there, they go back in their mind to start playing those things in their mind. So be watchful, be careful of the movie, the things you watch online, because it can also affect your thinking. When you even see other people, you start thinking of something very dirty, and it's not nice. It's not going to help you. So avoid pornography, anything dirty that is going to, even things that you read online. If you know they are saying too dirty things, just go off, because it's not good for your mind. It's going to work on your mind. It's going to mess with your mind, and you start practicing what you're not supposed to practice. So do something different. Distract yourself. Try and get engaged. Try and get busy on the way, on the road. Get busy. To occupy yourself. You might get tired later and sleep off. With time. Yes, with time, you might find out that you haven't done it in a while. And before you know it, you're already getting out of it. And most especially, try and consult the doctor. They will be able to know what's the questions to ask you, when they will tell you that, oh, this thing is getting out of hand. This is what they think you should do. I am not a doctor. Yeah, so please try and get in touch with, consult a doctor. Don't be shy to tell the doctor what you are going through, what you think, how it has affected you, or the way you don't like it, but you just keep going on to go and do it. Have a word with your doctor so doctor can advise you, because the more you do it, it can affect you mentally. It does affect people mentally, that if they don't do it in a day, they are not satisfied. Some does it like 3-4 times a day, even, or depending on, some does it that if they don't scream, and you know the screaming that I mean, come. So and you know the energy it takes them when they're about to come, all those things, it does affect me mentally as well. So speak to your doctor. They can be able to know how to help you. Maybe if there's a group they need to send you to, how they can work with you and to come out from this issue. And like I said earlier, please try and not be alone. Try to socialize more. And when you start socializing, don't socialize with that same set of people that have the same mindset, because you both end up still doing the same thing. So you need to reshuffle your life, things that you know led there, and know that what you think of when you are alone is very important. So to the person that sent me this message, no, masturbation cannot make you, cannot get you pregnant. You say you missed your period, please go and consult a doctor. Don't be shy to tell them. They are able to help you along this way. I hope this thing has helped. Is there anything you have thought of about masturbation that I have not touched? Because there's a lot, and we don't want the video to be too long, but there's a lot to this about masturbation. What does it do? What do you think? Have you ever been in it before? I know people will be shy to say, oh, I have done it in the past, or I haven't done it, or so thing, but how it messes up with people's mind to continue to want to do it. And the fact that most times people want to do it easily, that nobody sees them. People use it to get pressure, and it also helps them because they know they have this sense of achievement, that they have achieved something. It hits their tensions. There's so many things why they go into it. Some are using it to fill up the gap of the other person that left them or that dumped them. Some is because they are lonely. They are lonely, maybe, or they lost a loved one. They use that to just get the tension off. That is it from me, guys. If you have watched to this stage and you haven't given the video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up, and you have done well to have watched to this stage. If you have watched to this stage, you are a genuine subscribers. I love you for that. That's a very funny one. So each time I remember, I laugh. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to watch my other content. I've got good content. Please, and give the video a like, share if you can. This will go a long way for me. It's also another part of you supporting me. You can super thanks me. I will appreciate that. I've got a membership page. You can join me for tokens. You can unsubscribe at any time, but you supporting me with when you join my membership is a great way of you supporting me. I will be waiting to welcome you as well. And with this, I will say goodbye. I've come to the end of the video. I love you. Do take care of yourself. Bye.